I'm now live on YouTube. What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? How we doing today? I need to lock in. Just saying hi. Locking in is not working as hoped so far. Wait, Deadeye, don't you only have like one more day till your assignment or something? No? Coming up soon, no? Guys, look, I am the emote. Oh my god, I should do a day where I do every emote. Like, I have to make my own version of every emote. That would be a sick day. And we just have our own emote pack. Actually, that is actually an idea good enough that I want to write it down. Like, I take the most used emotes in chat, and then I, like, recreate them. Huge. You should run a text-to-speech program for the donations. I should, fun guy. I should. I've just been so bad about it. I've been really bad about it. It's on my list for like the longest time in the world, fun guy. It has been on my list for the longest time in the world. I just keep like deprioritizing it. But maybe, hopefully sometime soon. I think I've promised it like so many times. But I'm just a filthy liar. Chronic Maddie, thank you so much for the jewels. And No Mill, we should do the push-ups together. We can if you want, but they're not going to happen for a while. They happen towards the end of the stream. So, you know, if you want to check in an hour, we can do them. I just can't do them now because I get too tired. What's the time for me? It's 11:21 a.m. What's the time for you? I didn't mean to like say that with like sass, but what's the time for you? Maybe that's better. What's your time? What's the order? The order is always the same. It is run, sit-ups, squats, push-ups. And has never changed, and will never change. What's up, that one Minecrafter? How you doing? Is soreness so brutal, or has your body adapted? Dude, my body is feeling fantastic. It has fully adapted. I do not get sore no more. I do not get sore ever. What's the most embarrassing thing I've done in public? So we start off with a question of the day. Most embarrassing thing I've done in public. One time when I was a kid, I peed myself in public. It wasn't like too public though. But it was like, I guess, semi in public. Other embarrassing things I've done. One time at a tennis tournament between my high school and another high school, I tried to steal another team's snacks and I got caught by their head coach. Maybe a little embarrassing. Nothing crazy though. That's not too embarrassing. I don't know. I'm very much like I sweep it under the rug, you know? So I probably forgot like the most embarrassing things I've done. That's a good question though. Maybe I should like keep better track of that. Maybe I can like recount my life. What does NSFW mean? Not safe for work, but Paul, why did you ask that? What is Do you think anyone's gonna redeem the merch voucher ever? Already, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think they will. And it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be, once I have the merch, I'm sure they'll be redeemed. Redemptioned. Tennis is fire. Tennis is fire. When will the getting over video come out? 2 weeks? 2 weeks-ish? Maybe? Maybe 2 weeks? Hold on, let me get set up really quick while I'm talking. Hamza? What's up? What is up, guys? Hold on, let me get my gear set up. And then we can hop on the Treddy. Or, as some of my European viewers might say, the pad. We can get on the pad. I know I should have sent this in Discord, but I've seen already and want to know what the state is. Do you plan to play Elden Ring the same way as Minecraft? No. Elden Ring is not on my calendar or anywhere close. I don't think Elden Ring is interesting. Yeah. I don't particularly, let me change mics. I am not particularly intrigued by Elden Ring. I think it's a boring game, if you will. I don't know. I've never really liked games like Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's like the type of art that I don't like. I don't know, though. I just have not been intrigued by Elden Ring at all, ever in my life. Not saying it's a bad game. I know some people love that game, but I am not one of those people. Yes, Hamza, it is the Saitama training. All right, guys, let me switch over to treadmill cam. Let me get our metrics up. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been a fan of, like, I don't even know what to call it, because Elden Ring is not necessarily like an adventure game, right? But like that, like Horizon, I know some people said like Horizon Forbidden West or whatever, Horizon West Forbidden West is like a good game, but like I've never enjoyed those games. I don't know what it is about it, but I just cannot get on board. I always get so bored of those games. I would much rather do something else. I don't know. That's kind of my thing. Not saying the game's shit, but just I don't. Not my cuppa. Guys, did we go 6.9 today? I think we go 6.9. My ankle has kind of been feeling a little better again. I think we're recovered a little bit. Nick, thank you so much for the Prime. By the way, really appreciate it. Also, guys, I'm kind of feeling pretty good about my body right now. If anything, my self-esteem is higher. I think we break into the 141s today, by the way. I think we get down to 141 for the first time in a while. It's been a while since my body has been that light. Hold on. Okay. I'm almost ready. Bro, you're giving me the motivation to go back to train? Totem! I appreciate that, and I wish you luck in your journey. You know? It is hard sometimes. I think the hardest is just like the beginning, right? Once you like get into it, I feel like it's fine. But it's always like hard like getting it back into something. I feel like that's what is always tough. Oh my god, and the first mile is always so rough because I'm so old. I'm too old, I'm too old, I'm too old, I'm too old, I'm too old. Ow, 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 ow. Every fucking step hurts. I gotta do some stretching too. Dude, I know I have to stretch. I know I have to stretch. Unironically, I started stretching my like wrist because of Melee. Dude, Melee hurts my hands. Or not even my hands, it's like it hurts my forearms. Bujo, I'm good, how about you? Yes, Toto, I should. I should? Does that mean I'm going to? No, but I know I should. Champion, yes, I am live again. Every day. Tokyo has been amazing. You should move your workouts overseas. Yeah, Spreen, let me just casually go to Tokyo for a bit. Isn't Tokyo like really hot right now? I feel like East Asia gets like really hot sometimes, like in the summer. Champion, I do remember you. Guys, I got pretty good memory. I memorized 1,010 digits of pi. Dude, I'm not gonna forget you in one day. Your country is Myanmar. I'll be honest. If you asked me to say where, like, point out where Myanmar was on a map, I don't know how I'd do. Left of India. What about that? West of India? What's up, Foxy? South of Thailand. Close, close, close. Fun guy, I do remember you. I would not forget, especially one of my members. Okay, not close, Spring, not close. Close is relative. We do share the same Earth. Sky, thank you for the 4 months. Wait, what about Kenya, Fox? I should go to every state. I think I've probably been to like half the US states. Why do I run like that? I don't know. Everyone runs the way that they run. What are your bucket list places? My bedroom, my living room, kitchen. Those are all the places I want to go. Will you try to run outside? Maybe one day. It is more tiring to talk while running. But it's just streamer problems. I've been to Virginia, yes. I've been to Virginia like 3 times, maybe. Ooh, also guys, I found the weighted vest today. I found the weighted vest. So we can now do the weighted vest stuff. Do I consistently train your aerobic fitness?
Parija, I used to be a competitive runner. I haven't run in like 2 years, but I used to run pretty fast. You guys think this is crazy? I don't even know the conversion, but I was probably running at like 132 beats per minute at like 16 kilometers per hour. Probably something like that. Okay, maybe 16 is high. Maybe like 14 kilometers per hour. Which video cost me the most emotionally to make? Which video? Emotional toll. It's honestly always the juggling video. Actually, no, probably Minecraft. Minecraft was pretty hard. Wait, Parija, what is 14 kilometers per hour? So, Parija, my 5K PB is 15:28. So, when I was doing my easy runs, like easier than this, I would run it at like high 6 minutes per mile. Like low 7 minutes per mile, high 6 minutes per mile. Right now this is like 8:40 per mile. So I don't know what that converts to. I don't know what that converts to kilometers, but I think it's probably around like 14, right? Am I gonna go bald like Saitama? Yes, I am gonna go bald. It's a must. And what's my PR in push-ups? I don't know. I never set like a PR in push-ups. What's up, Point Blank? How's it going? Yeah, but that's probably my PB. So, like, if I was doing an easy run, 5K would probably be like around like 18 minutes. 18 to 18:30, right? No, that's a lie. Easy run would probably be around like 20 minutes, like 21 minutes. I don't know what that is. That's probably around 15. So I was not lying. Why do I wear a hat indoors? Because the mic. I need somewhere to hold my mic. Am I ever gonna post Minecraft ever again? Yes, I will. At some point in my life. Was it water? Not fire. Am I doing anything diet-wise? Dr. Dingling, I'm kind of just doing like the same diet-ish that I used to do when I was like training pretty seriously for running. It's like, I never count calories, but I count calories like every so often just to make sure I have like a good sense. Maybe like once every like 3 months. But other than that, I just substitute a lot of my diet with fruits and vegetables. Like almost 50% of my diet is like fruits and vegetables. So I think that naturally, if you just do that, you will naturally just like shed weight like crazy. Because I think my biggest thing is like portion control. And you cannot really overeat vegetables. It's kind of not possible. But yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing too scientific or anything. Guys, what's wrong with a hat indoors as well? Don't plenty of people wear hats indoors? You know what's low-key underrated about hats? Is like, it like collects the sweat off of your face. So it like does not drip in your eyes. Pretty nice. Also, I missed this, but Yo-Yo, big 5:45 mile. Dude, if you can run a 5:45, you can run sub 5. And I feel like sub 5s are cool. Am I getting enough ventilation? Honestly, I would love more, but I'm doing my best. It's not super pleasant though. I am cranking up the AC and fan, but still not great. Dude, I sweat so much. It's kind of crazy. How many years have I been training? So Parija, I started, I actually didn't run for most of my life, but like once I started running, I took it very seriously. So I trained at like a high level for like, maybe like 3 years. And I went from basically, I don't know, not running, like a 25-minute 5K to like a 15, 25K. But then I got injured. So then I could not really continue with that. Have you ever got a runner's high? Trash, I don't really believe in runner's high. I mean, if you like win a race or something or do a workout really well, I think I feel good. But I wouldn't say I necessarily like enjoy running, like running just to run. I like running fast, but that's kind of it. Love, bro. I'm new here and watch a couple of videos. I love your consistency towards making new videos. I also want to do kind of consistency in my life. Give me some advice, bro. And love from India. Well, love, bro. Love from the United States. I don't know, dude. I feel like don't overthink it. I feel like the best advice I could give. Don't overthink it. I'm no different than you. I feel like Mr. Beast or whoever famous YouTuber, content creator you want to put is like, they're just normal people. So anything they can do, you can do. That's all I'll say. What's up, Alex? Never know when you're being sarcastic or not, and you are being sarcastic. We are at 6.9, aren't we? Should have known. Should have known. I should know you better than that. My senses were tingling, but I was like trying to figure it out. Hello, Cappy. You know, one of my first viewers was named Cappy, but like C-A-P-I. Do I feel a sense of fulfillment from making videos? Yes, I do. Fulfillment, accomplishment. I think it's fun. Very, very fun. The advice applies to almost everyone except Tyler 1. Almost nobody can do it again. I mean, Tyler 1 is a dog, but dude, I don't know. Once again, I think it's possible. Vintar, I know it's better to run outside, but I want to be able to stream it. Trust me, I'd much rather prefer to run outside. Ah, Tirati, yes! I am the Rubik's Cube guy. Otherwise known as the Minecraft guy. Otherwise soon to be known as the Geometry Dash guy. Or the 9 Circles guy. Otherwise also will be known as the One Punch Man guy. I got many names. Genuinely, I do not have the ability to sit at a computer for 12 hours straight. I think I see parts of that video. Yo. My friends who I showed you to called you the side quest guy. I do a bunch of side quests, but actually, it's actually my main quest. Because I'm a YouTuber. Have I seen the LARP tubers? What are the LARP tubers, Mr. X? I don't know, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, Tirati, why do I do all these challenges? For fun. I don't know. Makes life more interesting. Maybe I'm just very bored in life. I want to feel something. Yes, Trash. That is it. The sad part though is like, I feel like because I move on so quickly to new things, I don't necessarily like reinforce stuff in my brain. I feel like I forget them very quickly. I think I'd relearn it much faster, but I do forget things very quickly. Have I ever played Terraria before? Cappy, no. Terraria's on the list though. Terraria is happening this year probably. Maybe sometime fall. I'm doing a challenge where I have to complete an eraser. What does that mean, complete an eraser, Beast Boy? Bro, I think you're a Bex50 on YouTube. Love, bro, it's actually interesting. I feel like the way that I stream, I'm much more of like a YouTuber than like a streamer. I feel like I have to think about what I want to do in the future. Because, like, this type of format will never get, like, a shit ton of, like live views. But I think a YouTube video would be great. But maybe I'm too far on the YouTube side. That's what I've been thinking recently. So, we'll see though. I'm still learning. Mr. X, I have not played Elden Ring, and I do not have plans to. Wait, application as in these LARP tubers like just act like they're Markiplier and Technoblade? What the fuck? Wait, that actually sounds sick. That actually sounds funny. Yeah, yo. Honestly, I prefer that. I think sometimes a large audience kind of scares me. Too much going on and stuff. I'd much rather prefer being a small streamer and big YouTuber than a big streamer, small YouTuber. And Jonas, you know, I should play RL Craft. Maybe one day. No immediate plans to though. Do you think any videos you read should have gotten more views than the Minecraft one? No, Fun Guy, no. Absolutely not. I think my Minecraft video clears all of my other videos, by far. LARPRU, maybe one day. It's gonna be hard for them though. I feel like, who's gonna wanna do this shit? Probably very few people in the world. I do now my fitness training. Cookie Crafter, you're doing some fitness training? Dude, why is the heart rate so high today? I kind of feel it. Do I want the Melee video to be bigger than Minecraft? Yo-Yo, I mean, in an ideal world, yeah, but I think the Melee community is not big enough. I think a success for that type of video, in my opinion, would be like anywhere from like 200K to like 500K. That would mean it was like a successful video in my book. Just because I feel like the scene is a lot smaller. Like Minecraft is probably like fucking 100 times bigger than Melee scene. Probably more, right? Jomi, what's up? You rewatched. It's awesome. I don't know, guys. I just love the Melee scene. I've always wanted to be part of it. So I'm glad I can do this. Also, I'm so excited for, like I said yesterday, I don't think I've ever been as excited for a challenge as I am with Melee. Which, to me, is like a great thing. Yo, bro, while my legs still want to run. That's so interesting, Bolt. I feel like it's usually the other way around. Maybe you're running, if you could ever get someone to take a video of you running, like maybe you're running like very like big or something, or maybe your upper body is just like bigger, but like your arms should technically just be there for the ride. It's almost like, it's just like a counterweight to your legs. I don't know though. Are there any challenges that you regretted doing after the fact? Doing nothing for 8 hours. 100%. I regretted it 5 minutes in. Never do that shit again. Now it's miserable. So fucking miserable. Did I follow comp Melee stuff back in the day? Not really. I watched the documentary. That's kind of it. But I knew of the 5 gods, yeah. What if Lud beats you? Then you propose that instead of 1 month. I'm not taking that deal, Yo-Yo. It's 1 month or nothing. I'm telling you, I'm very confident. And I'm not being cocky or anything. I respect Lud, I respect his gameplay, but I also know what I can do. It's been like 2 days. I'm already thinking way differently about the game. And I feel like we can evaluate like a week from now, but I will not be the same player I was like in a week, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think that's so much time. Have I ever finished a marathon? No, I've never run a marathon. And what's the worst kind of streamer? I think IRL streamers who like are public nuisances are kind of the worst kind. I don't like public nuisances. Like Johnny Somali, worst kind of streamer. Vitali, IMO. Honestly, even Reckless Ben, if he was 20% more reckless, could be a fucking crazy nuisance. Maybe he's borderline. What shoes am I wearing? I'm wearing Asics Nova Blasts. They're the only shoes right now that make my ankle feel okay. Mr. X, that's just not my thing though. Elden Ring is not my thing. Nava, that's great. Video 10K at 15, that's awesome. Oh my god! Nav, I'm gonna run a 55-minute 10K right now. We're gonna be buddies. Have I always wanted to be a YouTuber streamer? No. I never wanted to be a YouTuber streamer until like 8 months ago. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to be a YouTuber streamer right now, if I'm being honest. It's just something I've found myself doing. I never had a desire though. Have I watched Invincible before? Like the football movie? Like the American football movie? With like Mark Wahlberg or something? What's up, Epic? How's it going? Is it true that I said the N-word? Well, your thing's not showing. I confidently say I've never said the N-word in my life. No soft R. No, wait, soft R, no A. No. Not really about that life. And I think it's pretty cringe if you are. How long does a full workout take? Usually like an hour, 30 minutes. The whole stream usually takes a little more because I'm setting up and ending it. Usually a whole stream is like an hour 45. I don't think it's really like 2 hours. Do I consider myself much of a gamer in general? No, I would not consider myself a gamer. I never grew up with a PC. The only console games I had were like a GameCube and a what's it called? A Wii. So I did not really play games until like very recently. The Geometry Dash Live was insane. I don't know. Maybe it caused some permanent damage to my eyes, but I feel fine. This is IRL dash dancing practice. This is IRL just running practice, dashing, I guess. What's the most fun part of making a video? Honestly, I love editing. I love editing. I don't like cutting down footage, but I love putting the story together. It's really fun. Really, really fun. What inspired me to do YouTube? Ludwig Ogren. To be honest, if my child wants to play games, I'll give them a Wii. Interesting. What's the reason behind that, Epic? I actually feel like the Wii is a trash console. What happened to my eyes, Emilio? The 9 circles level is like, it needs like a warning, an epilepsy warning. And I looked at that screen for like 54 hours. I like editing too. It's getting to retroactively bend reality. Yeah, Dr. Gilling, I think that's, yeah. I don't know, I just think it's fun. I like just creating something that can make people feel, I don't know, like sadness, happiness, enjoyment, despair. It's like all those emotions. I think it's like a beautiful part. The Wii is goated. That's an unpopular opinion. I don't know. I don't think I liked any games on the Wii. I'm not a huge, I love the Super Mario Galaxy like soundtrack. I don't actually love the game. And I don't think I really liked any games on it. How long have I been alive? 32 years. That's one way of asking how old someone is. Wii Sports is cool. Dude, but sometimes the controller is so inaccurate. That's what I didn't like about it sometimes. You know what's actually crazy? My body does feel really stiff. I think I actually should start stretching. Like I should look more smooth when I'm running. But I look so stiff. I don't know. I'm not from Taiwan. And will I beat Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore? Probably not. Probably never. Maybe if I get a big Mojang sponsorship, that'd be sick. Do I like Green Day as in like the band Green Day? Like American Idiot? Boulevard of Broken Dreams? That shit? Wake Me Up When September Ends? I'm supporting Korea and Korea only in the World Cup. I mean, I would never say I like go out of my way to like Green Day, but they're fine. They're enjoyable. I've not really thought about them in the past like 10 years, but what music do I most listen to? Nowadays, all copyright-free Nintendo/video game music. But I listen to a lot of like British singer-songwriters, I guess. How much weight have I lost? I think today we'll be down 6 pounds in 28 days, 27 days, 28 days. I think it's a pretty good pace. 6 pounds a month, 3 months. We should be down like 20 pounds total in 100 days. Did I watch the NBA Finals last night? Yes, I did, Cappy. And everyone around me is rooting for New York, but I want New York to lose. I want New York to get up 3-1, get up by like 25 points in a game, and lose 3 in a row. I want it to be the most heartbreaking loss ever. Yeah, Emilio, it is, I had to do what I had to do. I was debating putting on sunglasses, but I did it. Do I do any strength training? Nope. Pretty much just this stuff, Dr. Yingling. I haven't done like lifting. I do a little bit of lifting for running, but like serious lifting, probably have not done in like 8 years. Guys, the only issue with New York is like, I feel like New York already has a lot. And if New York wins, dude, the heads are gonna get insane. Like, dude, New York is gonna be so annoying. Have I ever broken a bone? Probably, when I was younger. Probably like my wrist or something. Not King. Can I say any other crazy video ideas? I'll give you some like rough ideas. One thing I want to do is something along the lines of like me doing stand-up comedy one time, completely bombing, being the most awkward performance ever, and then practicing throughout the week, and then a week later redeeming myself and absolutely killing a stand-up set. I think a video like that could go really hard. What else? Trying to think of something else I had on my mind. Maybe like inventing a light bulb without any instructions. Like reinventing some core critical piece of technology. I think it would be kind of cool. Chase, the issue is I'm 32 years old. I've lived a long life, and I honestly don't remember when I was like fucking 10 years old what happened. Messi clears Ronaldo by far. Dude, if New York wins, the riots are gonna be crazy. Either way, I'm scared. I'm scared of like large crowds. Kind of freaks me out now. Dude, Trash, how would I prove to anyone that I reached nirvana? I could just sit down for 10 seconds, be like, ooh, I reached nirvana. What was the hardest exam in the US? Probably the MCAT? No? Probably? Hello, Punchy Noodle. How's it going? Ooh, copper. Okay, that's also another idea I have. Not the Bible, but I want a tier list to every single religion in the world. Maybe not every single religion, but like the top 10, top 20 religions. Do a deep dive over a week, actually study them, get like a teacher, and decide what religions I think are the best. But that'd be a sick idea. Some people would probably get really offended, but I think it'd be a sick idea. Because I feel like a lot of people are kind of in the same boat as like, it's like you don't really know that much about other religions besides like what you're kind of like around. So I think that'd be like very educational. What are my top 3 religions? Or video ideas, are you saying? I don't know, fucking top 3 religions. All I will say is, this challenge is the last time I'm doing like 100 days straight or something. This shit is fucked. It's so hard. Wait, yo, why can't you agree with that on that? Isn't it literally just seeking out knowledge? I do not follow religion. I used to be Christian, I guess, growing up, but now I am nothing. Ew, I would never skin a deer. That seems, I would never do that. Yeah, love bro, I would probably read that if I do the challenge. Yeah. And that's fine, yo. And I'm like, the whole goal is not to like convert anyone or anything. It's just literally like, just compiling knowledge and being like, this is what this group believes in. This is what this group believes in. Here are some similarities. Here are some differences. Here's what I understand. Here's what I don't understand. When am I gonna upload a chess video again? If I ever get into PogChamps, that'll be the next time. Mafia, I'm doing this at the same time as the Smash Brothers thing. So we stream twice a day, every day. Cappy, it's either that or I'm gonna die early. I'm gonna lose 10 years of my life doing this shit. We'll see what it is. Ooh, Bobby, you and Fun Guy said the same shit. All right, Kerbal Space Program. I'll try it. All I know is I tried that one space game, Outer Wilds, and I was really bad at landing. Also, I tried to fly a plane without instructions, also really bad at that. I did that, love bro. It's on my second channel. I did try to land a Boeing 747 without instructions, and it was fucked up. Dude, how many buttons does one plane have? Like, why are there so many unnecessary buttons? Literally probably 300 buttons. Oh. KSP looks fun. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Yeah, I want to do a mix of like, I feel like recently, I mean, obviously I'm doing this as a physical challenge, but like, recently I've been doing like a lot of gaming. Kind of want to do some non-gaming stuff. Some like music, some, I don't know, other challenges. How many languages do I know? I know 2 languages, Korean and English. Dude, composing shit is hard. I've tried before. It's really hard. Will I go see the World Cup? Nah. I prefer watching from my TV or like at a bar. I honestly feel like most live sporting events I've been to are not worth it. Obviously there's like a few that stand out to me, but usually I just prefer watching my TV. Knocking, maybe. Depends on what the event is and if it makes sense for me. And yes, I have watched Avatar. I have not watched Legend of Korra though. See you, Epic. I will let you know. Dude, learning a new language is hard though, because it's like, it's kind of hard to make it to video. I don't know though. Learning a new language will only be good if I have like an exam. I need to go to the country and can only speak the language. But I really don't like, I would have to like live stream that then, because I don't like filming videos by myself. You know what'd be cool? Doing like Ryan Trahan's, like, you know, like he used to like go to somewhere with a penny. That'd be interesting to do as like a massive introvert. Like that would be the hardest thing I ever do in my life. Yeah, Not King, a lot of these things, it's you gotta think about the production. Right now, everything's just contained in my bedroom, and it's easy. But if you took a look at my desk setup, even just for this, there's like 2,000 cords, cameras, audio, all this bullshit. And with one person, it's like impossible to like do all that stuff. I need like a team. Guys, streaming is hard. I feel like a lot of times the production part of streaming, actually pretty hard. I feel like it's easy to take for granted. Ooh, it just comes up on the screen. But there's like so much behind the scenes that you have to do. What's up, Akira? How are you doing? I do know David Goggins. Honestly, not the biggest fan of David Goggins, but I do know David Goggins. Have 27 days you look kind of rip-roo? Dude, low power. I was thinking just that like yesterday. Like I was looking back at a VOD. I was like, dude, I kind of look a lot better on the treadmill. Like, not like where I want to be yet, but definitely significant improvement. We're getting somewhere. I think I like this because also it's like, it's not like I'm doing anything crazy, right? I'm not taking shortcuts. I'm not like water fasting. I'm not like taking like Ozempic or like, I'm not doing any of this like stuff. It's literally just pure daily work, daily discipline, and we'll see where that gets me in 100 days. And like everything is transparent. You can see every day. Is this considered a full body workout? I guess. Oh my god, I ran a little extra. Fuck me, why did I do that? I just don't like David Goggins. I don't want to be associated with David Goggins. Because I don't fundamentally like... Wait, the mic is not working? Huh? Hello, hello? It says it's working. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I think for me... I mean, I don't like hate David Goggins, but it's just like not how I... You know, I feel like there's multiple things, right? So I think there's like a very... on one end of the spectrum, there's like yoga, right? I feel like yoga's very like... Be in tune with your body, or even Pilates for the same amount. I don't know too much about Pilates, but like I'm guessing it's like be very in tune with your body, intentional, all these things. And I think David Goggins is like the complete opposite of that. It's like just fucking do it. And I'm honestly more on the side of David Goggins than yoga, but I think David Goggins kind of like crosses that line for me. And I don't think it's actually productive. All right, guys, we got the 10-pound weighted vest today. We got the 10-pound weighted vest. You know what's crazy is like this used to fit well, and now it's like very tight. That means must be my shoulders got bigger. All right. So we have elevated. I'm a little ahead of schedule right now because I said I would bring the weighted vest in like at 30 days. We're a little early, but let's see how this works. Oh, I need to pause. What am I doing? I keep forgetting to pause. Oops. Wait, Trash Dillium, are you asking me if I don't like his forehead? Like what? Like David Goggins is forward? I do respect that David Goggins is bald. I have higher respect for baldies. What's my resting heart rate normally at? Maybe somewhere like high 60, low 70, I think. I don't know. I don't really track my resting heart rate though. That's kind of just a guess. All right, this is definitely harder. This is harder than what I did yesterday as well. You might have to do 33 at a time. I do know Brian Johnson. Also, maybe not the biggest fan. Am I just a hater? Am I just a hater? I might be a hater. All right, Angelo, sounds good. If it's guys, I do read every suggestion. I need to get better about cleaning up the suggestion channel, but I do read them all, and I have taken a lot of them and done them. We'll see. You heard I was 3'3". I'm 5'7". What's up, Spartan Gaming? How's it going? Yeah, I think Yo-Yo, I don't know how I feel. Like, it's like, I think sometimes the issue I have with like bigger creators and stuff is like they turn into what they said they're against. I don't know too much about Brian Johnson supplements, but essentially, I feel like a lot of his stuff is like, I don't know who to believe It's like the supplement industry, I feel like is like known as like being very like snake oil almost. Well, a lot of supplements. But then like he just comes out with like another supplement and he's like, this is the supplement that's not like the others. But is it actually not like the others? I would beg to differ. Like it's like the others. Yeah. So I don't know. But I guess everyone's got to make money somehow. Everyone's got to make some money somehow. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think he's like pushing into like this new supplement that like, he's like, I took all my learnings from all my years. This is the one magic supplement. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the only issue I have. It's like, I just don't like it. You know, honestly, I haven't read enough about it. It could be legit, but my assumption is like, it's not that different from anything else on the market. That's why I also don't like a lot of like Instagram coaches or stuff like that. It's like, I'm different. I'm here to sell you something better or something. Too many people trying to sell stuff. Doesn't my body ache if you work out so much? It actually doesn't ache at all. I think this amount of stimulus is completely fine for my body every day. Was my biggest milestone in streaming? I think my biggest milestone in streaming is definitely like one day. Guys, the first couple months I started streaming, my biggest concern was every day going live if there would be a single viewer in chat. I think that's like the shittiest feeling ever. It's like, oh, I'm ready to stream. I hope someone shows up. I really hope someone shows up. And I think that's the hardest part for a lot of streamers. It's such a shitty feeling to just be there streaming one day and it's just empty. it's just you and your one other alt account. And yeah, I think that's really hard to get past. So I think at some point, I don't know when it happened, like maybe at the beginning of Minecraft, it started happening, like in December last year, I stopped having to worry about anyone being in chat. And I think that has been like, that was probably the most like monumental / like happiest moment for me. Yeah, Yo-Yo, the thing is, like, if you ever want to stream, it's just something you have to go through. And I feel like every streamer knows it. Like, everyone who you see, like, these top streamers, I feel like they've gone through it. You just have to go through it. I feel like the same thing as, like, going to the gym. Or even, like, a Melee thing, right? Yo-Yo, it's like, you're gonna fucking suck at Melee, like, for I don't know how long. Or you're gonna, like, make a fool of yourself at the gym. But, like, unless you just get past your fear and just, like, do it, it's never gonna happen. And you could just like sit on that feeling for so long, or you could just like, you know, embrace the discomfort and just get over it. It's way easier to be entertaining with a huge chat too. Yeah, Trash, I think so. Yeah. I feel like I do still talk to myself sometimes, but like I feel like at the beginning you're just talking to yourself the whole time. Where am I reading chat from? I have a iPad. A little off screen right here. Yeah, dude, going to the gym without knowing what you're doing is like, ooh, that feeling sucks. And you feel like everyone's just judging you. It is certainly not a great feeling. What's up, kid? How's it going? We have the vest today. We are now moved on to the vest. 10-pound vest. I don't know how the push-ups are gonna be with the vest. That might be a little overkill, but we'll at least try some. How many views do I expect when I upload a video? Spartan, it's changed a lot. I think now my most recent metric of success, I think 50,000 is like the baseline of like whether a video was worth my time. I feel like if it doesn't hit 50,000, I kind of feel bad. And I'm like, that was kind of a waste of time. I think a successful video in my eye is like 100, over 100, maybe like 150,000. I think 200,000 is a lot. But like 100,000, I think over 100,000, I'd feel good about a video. And then I think over 500,000 is like, it's a banger. I think those are literally my three like metrics. 50,000, it was not a waste of time. 100,000, small celebration. And then 500,000, we nailed it. Run backwards with the vest. Oh, you mean like on the treadmill, like the people do? I know what you're talking about. Do I eat pizza or like a pizza taco? What the fuck is a pizza taco? Huh? Is this something I'm not aware of? A pizza taco? Dude, Ken, wouldn't that like destroy my calves or something? 10K? Okay, I'll be honest, the vest is kind of like fatiguing me. The vest is making me not love life. It's fucking annoying. Do we have to do the vest? Do we have to do the vest? Oh, I eat pizza like a pizza taco. Yes, I always do. And my girlfriend gets really annoyed at me. But I always pizza taco it. For sure. Dude, regular eating pizza would be gross. I need the pizza taco. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a pizza with a fork and knife. But I think I have like once in my life when I was like super young. Dude, deep dish pizza's so good. It's so... I don't eat deep dish with a fork, though. I just eat it with my hands. Dude, deep dish pizza, I firmly agree with, is like the most gluttonous thing you could ever eat. It's like... It's actually insane levels of gluttony. It's actually, yeah, I don't know. You eat that thing, there's not, I've never felt anything like it. Like eating a deep dish pizza. It feels like I'm doing something like evil. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna do, as we learned last time, we're gonna start doing supersets. I am going to attempt the weighted push-ups for the first time. It's the debut of the weighted push-ups. Let's see how these feel. Oh my god, it's too hard. It's too hard. Okay, we'll start off with 50 weighted ones. 50 weighted push-ups, and then 10, we'll do 50 normal. But I can't do 20 of these at a time. Holy shit. No, why did it change again? Oh, fuck. All right, no metrics today, no metrics. Do I just get rid of this shit? I need to figure that out. I live in Chicago, and depending on the place you go to, you have to eat it with a fork or knife or else it'll break apart. Cappy, I refuse. I refuse to eat it with a knife and fork. I will just I will have the cheese in my palm. If the cheese falls out, I'll just palm it. And I'll just eat the cheese with my fucking palm. Ariane, thank you so much for the subscribing to the channel. How do I earn money, Spartan Gaming? Ad revenue. Big ad revenue. A little Lou Maldonis. A little Giordano's. Guys, is Uno Pizza still a thing? Or is Uno Pizza like bankrupt past its time? I remember having Uno's Pizza when I was like a little kid. It was in Chicago. But that's like 20 years ago, maybe. Do I have any other job? Nope. Content is my only job. Guys, I would highly recommend not doing content. It's so hard to make money. It's so hard to make money, dude. Sometimes I just think about my previous job and I'm like, I mean, I would never go back, but like, it's actually crazy to think about. I am happy doing YouTube, but it's really hard. It's really, really hard. I talked to my, I have a friend who's doing a cafe right now, or they're trying to set up a cafe. I think anything you do on your own is just so fucking hard. It's so hard. You have to work so hard for it's just so little. But I think it's just the start, right? I feel like once you get to a certain point, it gets easier. But I don't know when that point is gonna be for me. Although I've only been doing content for 9 months now, so I don't know. I'm hoping sometime around the 1 year mark. Maybe before the end of this year. I hope things get easier. I hope I can just crank out 500k view videos every time. That would be the life. Dude, the weighted push-ups are so hard. Whose idea was the weighted push-ups? Oh my god. Whose fucking idea was that? I'm fine with pineapple on pizza. It's fine. Would you quit YouTube if you get more money for any other job? Spartan, I made a lot of money before I did YouTube. But I basically made monthly. It's a fucking crazy amount, actually. I think I made close to 4 to 5 times what I'm making now. I think 5 times. Yeah. Which is sad. I made 5 times as much as I'm making now with about 1/10 of the work. So effectively each hour I was making 50 times more money. Should have listened to my parents. Wait, Street Jack, did I not do the Discord notification? I thought I did. I don't know. Before YouTube, I was an engineer, a data engineer. Why did I quit my job? Because I hated every second of it. It was miserable. Money is not everything. I hated my life. I absolutely hated my life. I hated all my coworkers. I felt like I was living a lie. I felt like I was borderline alcoholic, just drinking a lot. And yeah, I felt like I was not getting anywhere with my life. But I saved a lot of money. How do I feel about Cece's Pizza? I've never had Cece's Pizza. I've seen commercials. Poppin, do I want some melee coaching? Honestly, Poppin, if you DM me, we could maybe set something up. You know what I honestly think I need for melee? I need, it's weird. Sometimes I feel like I'm fine by myself. But, you know what's actually useful? I mean, I'll talk about it later today's stream. Sometimes the YouTube comments are actually very useful. Someone commented like a really long comment yesterday, and I actually like those. I'm gonna encourage that. I didn't do the Discord notif. Fuck. Okay, guys. I promise I will set up automated Discord notifications before today's afternoon stream. If I do not, who missed the Discord notification? If I do not, Street Chalk gets a merchandise voucher. If I do not set up automated Discord notifications, Street Chalk gets a priceless merchandise voucher. Oh yeah, Yo-Yo, I've been enjoying those comments. Guys, the number one thing I need to do today, stop jumping when I get hit. Stop reaction jumping. It's fucked up. I do it every time. I just get scared and I jump. Wait, okay, Yo-Yo, wait, I don't know if you'll be in today's afternoon stream though, but I am good now. We are winning our first ranked game today. I would bet my life on it. I know what I'm doing. I know what neutral means now. I know what neutral means. Guys, I figured it out. So, okay. I'm gonna explain it all later, but I'm too excited. I need to say it now. I understand Marth's ground game. The down tilt is so powerful that no one can ever run up to me. So I use down tilt to cover the ground. That forces them into an aerial. So, and to block an aerial, all I need is a jab or an up tilt, or even like a short hop forward air. And it's like I can literally direct them to like where I want them to go. It's like an impenetrable defense. It's like fucking crazy. It hit me. It hit me. Yes. It hit me. Sometimes good melee play is fighting very human instincts, yeah. Turn on, act out of, like, yeah, that too. I think I know a lot now. Yeah, Angelo, I think it's... I think every day, I basically just learn one new thing. If we learn like 30 new things and like, not master them, but like get them to like 80% there, like we'll be pretty fucking good. We'll be pretty good. Oh my god, I only did 20 push-ups. Okay, we're gonna take this vest off for the push-ups. It's too hard. Also, I'm skipping pull-ups today. I don't care what you guys say. You can see when I start thinking harder on my face. Yeah. I think today will be good. I think today will actually be really good because I kind of understand now. I think it's one of those things where like I didn't know. You spend so much time thinking about your movement that you can't think about anything else. But once I'm comfortable with my movement, it comes naturally. And I don't have to think about my movement and I can start thinking about actual tactics. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh my god! I feel like Goku dropping the weights. Or Rock Lee. Pull-ups are the best exercise though. But Saitama did not do pull-ups though. Guys, every other day. Come on now. Come on now. I did weighted today. I'm glad I started using the weighted vest though, because I think I really stopped feeling like stimulus on my sit-ups and squats. But like today, the sit-ups especially were significantly harder. Squats also were significantly harder. Yeah, guys, don't worry. I'll do them off stream today. You don't gotta worry about it. I'll do the pull-ups off stream. Why don't I grow hair? Why do you grow hair? Is the question. Guys, I actually have very strong feelings about hair. I'm not interested in hair. I don't know how else to put it. I don't care about hair. I think hair is annoying. I think I like the feeling of being near bald. Yeah, I don't know. I feel cooler without hair. I feel like it's more me. I feel like long hair, I used to have long hair and stuff. Like, it's not who I feel like. It's not representative of me, I think. Poppin', thank you for the message. I'll message you. I am gonna go bald on day 100. Angelo, the plan is to keep shaving my head a little tighter every like 20, 30 days. So the last week I'll be like bald. I've never actually been like bald. I've always had like really short hair, but like, will be interesting. Luckily for me, if it looks like shit, it's gonna get normal in like 3 days. So, what is the best life lesson I've ever learned? Best life lesson I've ever learned is that everyone just don't listen to advice. Whoa, this is crazy. This is meta because this like is advice. My best advice to you is to not listen to advice. So then what do you listen to? Do you listen to my advice or no? But I think there's so many people in life, especially your parents, who you don't even ask for advice. You're just living your life and they're just like spewing advice. You should do this. You should do that. Telling you how to live your life. Even your friends or like your teachers. You should do this. You should do that. But no one, the best person to like give you advice is yourself. Because you know yourself the best. You know what you want to do. To other people, that they just look at, all they have is their own life as a reference point. They have different attributes than you. They've lived a different life. They have different values. So just don't listen to everyone's advice. You don't have to listen to people's advice. I think that was like my biggest mistake for the first 25 years of my life. I listened to like everyone's advice, but people are fucking stupid. So that's my advice. Yeah, so don't listen to that advice, guys. Basically. You're in quite a predicament now, aren't you? I'd like to know how much money you have to earn, dude. What do you mean, Hajim? Like, how much money I think my lifestyle needs? Yeah, Bobbin, I think listen to it without necessarily following it. You know, honestly, like, these days, my parents, like... I listened to, like, everything they said, and, like, from the outside, I had, like, a good job, like, a good thing going, but I was so unhappy. And I feel like we like, constantly like, fought over that. And I think nowadays, like... It's easier to just listen and like not follow, like you said. I think that's like the most mature thing to do. Like, I don't even fight it anymore. I'm like, no, I think you're wrong or whatever. It just ends up turning to like a big argument. But like, yeah, I think I'm just like, okay, sure. You can say what you want, have your thoughts, but I'm not necessarily gonna follow it. Dude, but the dangerous thing is about that mindset. I feel like I'm so far into this mindset now where I don't want to listen to anyone, but like I feel like going too far down that path too could also be bad. But as of now, I'm fully in that side. And maybe I'll learn someday to like tone it back. But like now, dude, I just into myself. Like, how much did I make from doing YouTube? I made $3,000 last month. I think around 3,000. Yeah. $3,000 Zimbabwean dollars. Big Zimbabwean dollars. Oh. Do your parents not like my job, like my current job as a YouTuber? I don't think it's that they don't like it. I think they just don't understand it. I think a lot of times parents are stuck in their understanding of the world, and that understanding of the world did not involve content. So sometimes I'm like, telling my parents, I'm like, dude, I made $3,000 this month. They're like, how? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? They just do not understand ad revenue, stuff like that. So that's kind of what I mean. All right, guys. Today we're going for a new low weight. Today we're going for a peak trough, a trough. So I'm gonna pee and I'll be back in 2 seconds. And we're going for 141s today. Wait for it. We are gonna hit 141. All right, I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm fully drained of the pee. All right, let's see where we're at. Time to go sub 130. A whole 28 days of pee. Like, if I don't go to 141s, it's gonna be kind of sad. Guys, what do we think? Do I look pretty cut today? 141? Yes or no? Yes or no, 141? Let's see, moment of truth. It's a Pog day! Wait, hold on. Guys. Holy shit. I know it's just a number. I know it is just a number. But check this shit out. A 140.6? A 140.6? Are we kidding? We skipped the 141s? What in tarnation? We are almost at the 130s. Holy shit. All right, let me pull up the graph. That's big. I knew, guys, I told you. I'm in tune with my body. Very in tune with my body.
I knew today was gonna be a low day. I peed out 28 days of pee. It's about to be a good day. Let's see this. Let's pull this up. Dude, big progress. Boom! Down 6.2 pounds. Dude, why does my arm not look big? Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, this looks kind of big. That looks kind of big. The try looks kind of big. I skip pull-ups. That's why. I skip pull-ups. You could tell I skip pull-ups. What is my prediction for the 100th day? What is my prediction for the 100th day? Let's see. If we're down 6 pounds, conservatively, I think 90 days times 6. I think I could be down 20 pounds. So what do we start at? 146.8. So I'm guessing at the end of 100 days, I'm down to 127. I think. That's my prediction. Which I think I'm fine with anything below 130. I think anything below 130 is fucking big for me. Because I think I was around under 120 when I was running, but I basically had no muscle on me. So I think under 130 is perfect for me. That's less weight than me, and I'm skin and bones. Low Parmesan, I don't know how tall you are though. I'm only 5'7". I'm a little shorty. Franco, have I had any knee pain? I ran a lot before. I did competitive distance running, so I've ran up to like 80 miles a week, which I think is about... I don't know how much that is. I tried. 150K? Something like that? 150K? Oh, you're 5'7" Okay, Low Parmesan, this is our little secret. Okay. I'm like... Okay, I'm not quite 5'7". It's a roundup angle. I don't know about you if you do a little roundup angle. At the very least, I'm like 5'6" 3/4. Or maybe like a half. At least half. Yeah. I'm definitely not above 5'7". I'm definitely not like 5'7" on the dot. 5'6" like 3/4, let's say. Does being tall actually make it hard to gain muscle mass, or is that just a myth? I think it's actually... I don't think it's hard to gain muscle mass. I think it's just harder to look big because you're so like lanky, I think. But I'm not an expert. I don't know. I don't fucking know. How tall is tall anyways? Guys, what do you think is tall? I think for me, what would I consider tall? I think anything above like 5'10", 5'11". It doesn't even have to be like around 6 foot. I think 5'10" and up is like pretty tall in my book. Yeah, 5'11", 5'10". That's how I see it at least. I think that's around 180. I think we're all on the same page. Same page-ish. I think for me, it's interesting because I know a lot of people care about height. I think I'm just tall enough to like not give a fuck. I think if I was like 5'5", I would feel some type of way. Nothing against anyone who's 5'5", just my own like just relationship with my height. I think I'm like just tall enough for it to like me not to care. But I don't know. If I was like, I think I was like 5'2" or 5'3" or something, I think I would care more. Bro, am I from Japan? No, I'm from America. Like, but I'm Korean, so Korean American, I guess. Yeah. Well, Little Parmesan. We're hype buddies. I never knew that. Noted though. All right, guys. I am done for the morning, and I'm a very happy boy. 140.6. That's so much lower than I was expecting. I was honestly expecting like a 141.6. But I guess the P's do matter. The P's are big. So I'll be back in 2-ish hours, and we'll have a good afternoon stream. Guys, it probably will be I don't know about these melee streams. I feel like they're not that long because I don't think my like hand can like take it, like my arm. So probably will be like 3 hours max. But we'll see. It'll be a good 3 hours. We'll win our first rank game today. All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you.